Hello, I'm Dr. Baker at Duxbury Animal Hospital, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about guinea pigs and trying to provide more information about them for you, both as pets and medically speaking, health-wise. So I have my assistant Kira here with me today, and she's just going to be asking some of the frequently asked questions that we've been getting about guinea pigs. So hope you enjoy the video.
All right, question number one. Do guinea pigs make good pets?
Yes, guinea pigs make excellent pets. Not only are they extremely cute and cuddly and friendly, but they're small, so they don't take up very much space in the home. They're relatively inexpensive, and they're pretty easy to keep, both as far as just caring for them and feeding them. They're a pretty low maintenance pet. So they're a great pet to consider for the home.
Do you think that they're good for kids?
Yes, I think guinea pigs can be excellent pets for kids. It's not uncommon to find a pet guinea pig in a classroom at a school. I would say that they're probably best for school-aged children, probably between the ages of like 6 and higher. For preschoolers and toddlers, obviously we would want more hands-on supervision with having a pet, but for kids, a guinea pig can be a great pet, not just for teaching them responsibility, but also guinea pigs can develop a very good bond with humans and have a strong human-animal bond that a kid can really learn to love and care for, so that's a great option for a kid.
How long do guinea pigs live?
So the average lifespan for a guinea pig is about 5 to 7 years, so not too long. So it is important to make sure that we're giving them the proper care and taking them to the vet to try to maximize their lifespan. Some guinea pigs can live longer, and some can live shorter, depending on if they develop any illnesses. But 5 to 7 years is a pretty good average.
How big do they get?
So they're not very big. The biggest they'll get is usually between 8 to 12 inches long and between 2.5 or 1.5 to 2.5 pounds. The boys are going to tend to be a little bit bigger than the girls, but they are pretty much pocket-sized.
What do guinea pigs eat?
So this is an important question. Diet's very important for guinea pigs. About 75% of their diet should be composed of a good quality hay. Timothy hay and orchard grass hay are the best hays to feed. We really want to try to avoid alfalfa hays because they're too high in calcium and sugar, and that can really upset their stomachs. Alfalfa hay would be appropriate for a very young guinea pig, less than 6 months, that's still growing, or if there are any pregnant or nursing guinea pigs. But otherwise, we want to stick with a Timothy hay. They should also get about a cup of vegetables a day, and that can be primarily leafy greens. But it's also important to feed vegetables that are high in vitamin C because they can only get that from their diet. They can't manufacture it internally. And bell peppers, especially the colored ones, the red, yellow, and green, or excuse me, red, yellow, and orange have the highest concentrations of vitamin C. So those are good part of the diet to have. And then pellets really should be a minimal part of their diet, only about 1/8 of a cup or about 5% portion should be made up of a good quality pellet, typically from some type of hay, again preferably Timothy over alfalfa. You really want to avoid seeds and nuts and dried fruits because those are very high in fat and sugars, and again that can lead to an upset stomach and obesity, and can make them very unhealthy. So trying to limit that as much as possible.
Do guinea pigs smell or have an odor?
So another reason why they make good pets is they don't really smell that bad. They have a very kind of mild, neutral odor to them. The boys do have a scent gland that when the gland gets dirty, could be a little bit musty. But otherwise they don't really carry that much of an odor. The predominant odor would really come from their environment. So if where they're peeing and pooping, the urine can cause an ammonia smell, and the wet bedding and damp foods can definitely develop an odor. So as long as you're keeping the area clean, I would recommend doing a spot clean every day and a deep clean about once a week. Then the smell should really be very minimal.
That's all the questions for today. Thank you, Dr. Baker, for answering these guinea pig questions.
Thank you.